Come on. These guys in the red vest right behind me, those are the guys that stopped us from entering the train station. Alright, so this video, the majority of it was filmed on the border between Thailand and Malaysia, just when the Thailand border was opening to travel for COVID-19. And the eagle-eyed viewer might notice that this isn't Thailand or Malaysia, this is Toronto's Union Station. I'm just here to kind of illustrate a point. So yeah, you can definitely just take a plane anywhere in Southeast Asia. It is super cheap to just fly anywhere. However, there is a rite of passage for people that want to take a train. There's an adventure. If you're going from Bangkok, you're going south to the islands. If you're going from Malaysia, that's a different story. It is just way more chaotic if you're going north as opposed to south. Now, my original plan was to go from Penang to Langkawi by boat, take a ferry across, and take another ferry from Langkawi to Koh Lipe, and that's how I was going to start this whole Thailand journey. However, because of all the rules of entering into Thailand, you weren't allowed to enter by sea. You had to enter by a land port called Penang, and the only way you could do that is to go by train. So today's video is my journey to Thailand by train. It's going to be told in 3 parts. Part 1, let's start leaving Penang. Nothing's left behind. We're heading to Thailand today, but today is going to be super, super difficult because there's a lot of unknown variables involved today. That's the Kimberley Old House. We got dim sum. And that's the place where we had breakfast and dim sum yesterday. Wow.
Cheers to the last day of Penang.
Yay! Cheers. Is that our guy? So we spent the whole morning wondering how we're going to pay things with the limited cash that we have. And apparently it's a return ticket when you buy to get onto Penang, so you don't get trapped on Penang. Ah, that's good to know. Come on. Welcome to Penang Central. We're here to take a train. Now, there's no ETS trains, which are like the ones where you book in advance and like there's like nice seats and things. So today we have to take a commuter train, and to help us, we met some locals last night. Hi guys. And now we're heading up to the Thai border. So wish us luck. Like I said earlier, there's no information online about how to get across to land by land to Thailand. So we're just gonna try to wing it and find out. Today's all about attack. Nice to meet you, man.
Bye.
Bye guys. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye. See you soon. Bye. They were quite lovely. Yeah.
Our friends are leaving.
There is nothing. You think all these other people are going to Thailand too? Seems like everybody has to use these taxis to get to the border. Oh, elbow that. Alright, so here's the thing. So when I researched this as I was going north, I didn't think we were super far away from the border. In fact, when I looked it up, it was only 750 meters away, 7-minute walk. However, this area is designed to exploit travelers. Train station itself is on the opposite side of the railroad tracks, and the only way to get across these railroad tracks is by taking a taxi across. Otherwise, you have an hour walk ahead of you. Yeah, we're waiting to get into my car. We're in a taxi. I thought we'd have to walk it, but it seems to be a lot of... Is this 5 ringgit?
20 for 4.
20 for 4. Bye, Malaysia. Alright, so just pretend like this is like a customs booth, because typically you're not allowed to film customs. It's like a $10,000 fine depending what country you're in. However, when we crossed into Malaysia, into Thailand, the Malaysian outgoing border, they were wonderful. They were just like asking us questions, wondering what we did, and they let us through. It's what happened literally after that. It was just corruption on an entirely different level that I'm not used to from like an actual government office. Alright, so one of the things I didn't anticipate was that, so once you cross into Malaysia, you get into like the Thailand border official like housing, custom housing house. And immediately, before you even get into the building, you're automatically harassed by everyone in the area. All the taxi cab people, all the motorbike people, they're all kind of just roaming the grounds, trying to fish people to like scam them for more money than what they're worth. So you enter the building and this taxi cab guy is just constantly talking to you. He's trying to get that deal out of you. He's trying to like ask you where you're going, what you want, what's going on. And then you get into the actual customs agent. And the taxi cab guy is talking to the border patrol guy before you even get a chance to talk to the guy. And he's kind of waiting for like this, yes, I'm gonna go with you, or no, I'm not gonna go with you. And if you answer no, which we did, the customs agent goes, oh, okay. And he busts your balls for like the next hour. Balls. In fact, he has so much power that he can also just deny us entry into Thailand. So, first Sean went in, he like asked him questions for like 25 minutes. Then Hannah went in, she asked her questions for 25 minutes. And he saw my camera when I came in, he only asked me like 3 questions for stabbing my time. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It was extremely blatant that, you know, the customs agent was getting some type of kickback from the taxi cab people there, because these taxi cab people could just roam around the customs house like it's theirs. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and you know, the rates that they were charging was about 10 times higher than it was for a normal fare between the 2 places that we're trying to go. It just gives me a very sour taste. And I was like, I knew this going into Thailand that the people were like that. It's just that first impression when you get into Thailand, it's just absolutely horrible. Huh?
You want to go in?
Oh, we already got a Grab.
Oh, already.
Yeah, we ordered the Grab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
All right, guys. So we made it into Thailand, country number 4. Thank you.
Little bit.
All right. So apparently we've just been super duper lucky. Normally there's no Grab in this area. He just so happened to have the app open, and we're just so lucky to have just be at the right place at the right time.
You look people Singapore.
Yeah. Thanks, man. And another thing that we didn't know at the time was that we actually gained an hour because we hopped over a different time zone. So we gained an hour to make it to the train. All right, so the train, I don't know exactly because I didn't write it down, but I think the train leaves at 6:30, 6:05.
Okay, bye. Have a nice day.
Okay, welcome to the hotel room here in Hat Yai. So we got to the train station at 6:15 p.m. and I thought that for whatever reason, the time zones in Thailand are different from Malaysia, so we gained an hour, but it wasn't enough. There was like a biker, the biker taxi guys in front of the station, they wouldn't let us into the station. Apparently we missed it by an hour and a half, but that's not what the schedule said online. In fact, we didn't even get in the building. Everyone kind of prevented us from getting inside. That said, we're here at the hotel now. I've made a grave error, a gigantic error in terms of what I did. Oh my God, I can't believe I did this stupid thing. So we were getting the SIM card set up at the local shopping mall, and I was at the ATM because they didn't take credit card, which is really annoying. And instead of pulling out 2,000 baht, which is 100 Canadian dollars-ish kind of, I pulled out 20,000 baht, which is like $800 Canadian money out of my bank account. And I was looking at it, I was like, man, this is a lot of cash. And I realized the gravity of my error, because now that's $800 I can't use for flights because they're not in my bank account. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, I'm a little cash heavy, which I definitely did not want to be here in Thailand. And no, it's bad. It's just bad. So the one takeaway I'm thinking about right now is that if we were to just take a flight from Penang to Bangkok, if we booked it early enough, it would have been $30 Canadian. If we booked it today, it would have been $60 Canadian. And this sleeper train is gonna be like probably double the cost of what a flight to Penang, between Penang and Bangkok. So was it worth it? I don't know, but it is a rite of passage to do the sleeper train here in Southeast Asia, and I wanted to capture that memory. I screwed up today, and I don't know. Tomorrow's a new day. We're gonna be on the sleeper train tomorrow, and yeah, this first portion is done. So we're gonna get some dinner, and I'll see you guys when we get ready for the sleeper train. This is the first half. This is the Malaysia to Thailand half of the border. All right, you enjoy yourself, all right, buddy? Don't make too much noise. Oh, it's so hot in here. Where are we going? We almost didn't meet something really awkward there with Hannah. They put us in the same room. Okay, yeah, sorry. Thank you. Lady, she was like on my elbows, like, and then she had her knees on my back. Oh, and I had my hands twisted by my head, and then she just went like this, and the entire back column went crack, 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 and I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I feel much, 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 much better now that I've gotten to eat food. By far the best sticky rice.
Yes. If you come here, come to this lady's mango sticky rice.
We don't know where we are though, so good luck finding it. And got some real Thai food and got to do real Thai massage. This is perfect. So we end the day with AC. Good night, everybody.